What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Shep's Garage video. Today, I finally got my Mark 8 GTI back from service. If you didn't see my last video, which I'll link to it down below in the description, or it's literally like my last video I made, I said this car was going to service for a couple of issues. I finally got it back from service, and I am kind of not too happy because, well, you'll find out in this video. As well as I want to address an important topic. Did the Mark 8 GTI come to the United States too early? So, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. If you are new to my channel and just your first time seeing my face on your screen, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. There's no reason why you shouldn't. By doing so, you get amazing Mark 8 GTI content. I mean, look at this thing. In the sun, that metallic silver paint is looking fantastic. And you're getting cool car content from a young creator. So I don't know why if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's literally free. I don't know why you aren't subscribed. So go ahead, subscribe. 95% of you guys, according to my YouTube analytics, aren't subscribed. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Anyways, without that out of the way, let's get straight into this video. So about a week ago, I took this car into service. There were a couple things sort of wrong with it. I'm not going to list everything, but mainly some bugs and glitches were happening within the infotainment and the air conditioning and stuff like that. However, I got the car back, and I am not too happy with basically the repair. They did do some things correctly, like they did give me new wipers because mine were trashed, and what else did they do? They did the recall on the engine cover, and there was an airbag recall, so they did that. But everything else they didn't do. They said they couldn't find anything with why the air conditioning was blowing cold when it's supposed to be hot, and they couldn't find anything but the radio issue with one speaker only playing music and the others going out. They also didn't fix this random wire under my seat. No idea why it's there. It's gonna chill there until I can find where to hook it up to. So I was quite disappointed when they found this out, and on my last video I got a lot of comments basically saying that other people are having the exact same issues as me, and that kind of led me to a question. Did they release this car too early for the United States? Sure, that is a very good question of, did they bring this car too early to the United States? And the reason why I bring this up is because that I'm having problems with my Mark 8 GTI, nowhere as near as some of the people that commented on my last video, stating that they've been having problems and they've been going to service, and VW did the exact same thing they did to me. They kind of say they couldn't find anything wrong with the car. And I find this kind of frustrating. And again, it's kind of expected when they refresh a whole new car. I mean, the GTI went from, this was a big jump for the model of the GTI and the Golf R. Going from basically a standard normal design to basically fully refreshed design. I mean, the Mark 7 has been around since 2015, and going from 2015 to 2021, that's almost like a 6-year gap in between. That's been 6 years since they've been making that car. So for those who don't know, the Mark 8 GTI has been out in Europe for 2 years. This was a 2019 model in Europe, and they actually brought it to the United States for the 2022 model year. Now, I think that VW may sort of rushed this entire car in bringing it to the United States. Maybe it had to do something with making it US regulated, maybe basically in order to make a US car legal, you have to have certain things, like you have to have these markers on the side, you have to have a certain amount of light come out of the tail lights. So for example here, if you have a clear light, it has to be amber, and a red light, it has to be red. It cannot be an amber light instead of a red light. basically. You have to have these things on the back, which is kind of strange. In the trunk, you can't get a warning triangle. I think it's just US regulations. And obviously you have to make it legal side, right-hand drive. And you have to make the engine pollute the right way, mainly for emissions and everything like that. So in doing that, I think with VW's sort of infotainment and everything, I don't think they fixed the infotainment for this car. I think what they did is they copy pasted it from the ID4 and called it a day. I don't think, and put GTI graphics in it. I don't think that they really fixed these issues at all. Now, I can kind of relate to this similar thing with Tesla, where how they have software, and mainly a lot of car companies other than Tesla, they have software, and they have to get, other cars have to get software updates installed. So I have a feeling down the line, this car will get a software update. As I said in a couple of my previous videos, this car is going to get software updates. So I think all of this will be getting fixed via software. However, I don't think they're going to be doing that software update until there is enough Mark 8 GTIs in the United States. And right now, there aren't a lot. Currently in my state, there are 2 for sale, and when I got mine, there was only 2 at the dealership. And since these cars are in so high demand, I don't think VW is gonna push a software update to the Mark 8 GTIs and Golf Rs yet, because I don't think there's enough of them out in the wild yet. Still, these issues are minor annoyances. I'm glad I'm not having major issues like some of these other people have had, but I have a feeling that all this will be resolved maybe in the next 6 months to a year. Yes, I know that's a long time, but the good thing is that the issues that I'm having are intermittent issues, so it only happens maybe 1 out of 50 times I drive the car. So it isn't that bad in terms of issues. So, yeah. So I would like your opinions on this topic. So do you guys think the Mark 8 GTI came out too early for the United States? I mean, if you have a Mark 8 GTI, comment down below. I would actually like to know your guys' opinions. I think they probably did, but I think as well as the issues that it's having now aren't super major, at least for me. I'm kind of glad I'm not having major issues because I absolutely love this car. So, with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did, smash that like button. I am actually going to be doing a lot more car show videos. I'm going to be going to one tomorrow, so maybe I'll make a video of that car show. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time, and as always, peace out.